We've all been there, right? Scrolling through an online store, you land on a product page. The layout's so familiar we barely even notice it anymore. You know, the pictures, the price, that giant buy button. But have you ever really stopped to think about what this page is actually doing? Well, today we're putting a totally standard product page under the microscope to see how every single pixel is engineered to turn a casual scroll into a confident click. Because let's be honest, this isn't just a list of facts, it's a carefully crafted argument. Every single element, from the biggest headline down to the tiniest link, is part of this persuasive architecture. It's all designed to anticipate your questions, calm your fears, and at the end of the day, guide you straight towards that Add to Cart button. So to understand how this whole thing works, we're going to perform a little dissection. We'll start with that critical first impression, then we'll move to the core sales pitch, see how the page builds your trust, and then how it uses social proof. Finally, we'll put it all together and see what it really means for us. Okay, let's start at the very top. You've got, maybe 3 seconds to make a judgment when you land on a page. This first view, the main image, the title, those key banners, it's all designed to be the ultimate hook.
Now, let's zero in on this banner. Before you even know the price or the exact features, you're being told this product is important. This is smart because it taps into some powerful psychological triggers, authority and urgency. By calling it a #1 new release, it implies it's popular, that experts approve. It's not just another pasta maker, it's the one people are choosing right now. So right after that hook, you get the essential facts, all laid out for a super quick scan. This table isn't a story, it's just pure data. Material? Stainless steel. Automatic? Yes. Dishwasher safe? Check. It's designed to answer your most basic questions in seconds, just letting your rational brain give a quick okay to keep on exploring. And then your eye catches this, a single bold number, 13. 13 pasta shapes. You know, this is a brilliant way to communicate massive value without using a single sentence. You don't need a whole paragraph explaining its versatility. The number itself just screams variety and possibility. So, the page has your attention. Great. Now it has to actually build the case for you to buy it. And to do this, it speaks to 2 different parts of your brain at the exact same time, the logical part and the emotional part. And here is that dual-pronged attack. On one side, you have the about this item bullet points. These are aimed squarely at your logical brain. They're short, they're scannable, packed with benefits. Make fresh pasta in 10 minutes. Pure function. But then, the page totally shifts gears. The product description is where it starts talking to your emotional brain. It tells a story, painting a picture of a better life that, of course, this product is going to help you achieve. Just listen to the language here. Upgrade your kitchen. See, this isn't about the function of making pasta anymore, is it? It's about aspiration. It's about improving your lifestyle, your home, your cooking skills. It's selling an experience, an identity. It's selling an upgrade to your life, not just a new gadget for your kitchen counter. Okay, so you're interested. Maybe you're even a little inspired. But buying online, especially from a brand you've never heard of, it can feel kind of risky. So the page's next job is to completely dismantle that fear. It does this by creating a really powerful digital safety net. And here is that safety net, laid out as a simple 3-step promise. First, your payment is safe. Second, if you don't love it, hey, send it back. And third, if you need any help, support is available. Each one of these points is designed to systematically neutralize a specific worry a buyer might have before they commit. Let's just zoom in on that first promise for a second. What does secure transaction actually mean? The page doesn't just use the buzzword, it defines it. Your info is encrypted. Your card details are not shared. These specific, concrete promises are absolutely critical for building the trust you need to hand over your financial information.
All right, now we get to one of the most powerful forces in all of commerce, other people. We are social animals, right? We're hardwired to look to others for cues. This next section masterfully uses the power of the crowd and even the absence of a crowd to shape your decision.
And here is where we find a really fascinating piece of the puzzle, what's missing. 0 customer reviews. Not bad reviews, just silence. This absence of social proof is a powerful data point all by itself. It immediately tells a story of newness and with that, a certain amount of risk. So this lack of information creates a kind of fork in the road for you as a shopper. Is this some undiscovered gem, a chance to be the first one to find something great, or is it just an unproven product that everyone else is wisely avoiding?
The page doesn't answer. It kind of forces you to weigh the possibilities. And just as you're pondering that risk, the page presents you with this, the competition. This section brilliantly shows you the competitive landscape. You see other options, complete with their own social proof, star ratings from hundreds or thousands of customers. Now, this can be helpful, but it can also introduce that feeling of choice paralysis, which can make the decision even harder. But the page has one more trick to play: the best sellers rank. So while this product might be, I don't know, hashtag 100,000 in the huge kitchen and dining category, the page highlights its rank in a very specific niche. Hashtag 23 in electric pasta makers. This clever reframing makes it seem like a big fish in a small pond, which lends it a sense of authority it might not otherwise have. So let's put all the pieces of our dissection back together. When you look at a product page now, you can start to see it's not some static document. It's a living, breathing system of persuasion, and it's designed to guide you on a very specific journey. We've basically uncovered its core anatomy. It starts with the hook to grab you in seconds. Then comes the pitch, which speaks to both the logical and emotional sides of your brain. The safety net follows to remove the fear of making a bad choice. And finally, the crowd provides all that social context to help you place the product in the wider world. Every single one of those elements is there for a reason, all working together to build a case and tell a compelling story. So the next time you find yourself shopping online, just take a moment, look for the architecture. Now that you can see the blueprint, the only question is, will you ever scroll the same way again?